Hello all, I'm doing a quick review of Rising World, this nice sandbox Minecraft-esque game, bought off Steam. Been talking to developer, yes a developer, and the developer because there's only one developer working on this game. And I've played a little bit already, and you gotta give the developer a bit of slack considering it's just a one dude. And he's put a lot of effort into it, so you got to give him credit. Like, you know, it's early access still, by the way, I should say. So it's still early access, but for one developer to make this, I'll say it's a good effort. Obviously, you'll notice some things don't look up to your standard graphical limitations, I would say, of like your good games. But you just ignore that. Like, yeah, because this is my creative world, and you'll notice I'm flying. And because it's early access, don't worry, I'll explain all this in a minute. Early access, and it's early access and I'm in creative. When I press I on my inventory, it's pretty much the same as survival, except the fact you can fly with F2. So creative isn't much different from what I've noticed in my little gaming time with it. But the thing what this game does different is it actually lets you build a house, not just the outside of it. Then you have to make furniture up with blocks. You can literally make a chair and stuff like that. Like I've got a toilet just randomly here. Pardon me. But yeah, I'll go and explain. I didn't finish this, but I was just gonna make a quick house here. Little window I've put. You know, the doors work. You know, pretty simple, standard. Farming looks cool. Like, I don't know why, but I'm huge into farming on these type of games. Like, I don't know why, I just love it. But like, if I can get my tool out, well, actually, no, I'll show you. No, I'll do this. So I'll get my hoe, and you'll notice if you just right click, you know, I'll plow it, make it good for seeds. You know, and I think that's pretty neat. And the actual look of it is really good. Like, I think that looks pretty freaking awesome. Some of the blocks, there's a lot of blocks you can make. Like, I mean a lot. If I can go to this is the block maker. I'll go here. So you got stone bricks, and you got sandstone, which all uses stone, cobblestone, which you know, you scroll down, and you make, you know, stairs. So you know, it's pretty. Like, there's a lot of variety. Like something that Minecraft doesn't have. You know. Of course, Minecraft meant to be like cartoony in that, but this has got just so much more blocks to like play with. Like, and I don't know how else to explain it, but like, there's so much more. Granted that some of the blocks just do look like a JPEG image plastered on it, but you know, I'm saying all this with a grain of salt because this is literally one developer doing most of the work. He did hire some people to do some sound effects and some advanced modeling, but besides that, it's all been him. So props to the one dev. Also with smelting, which I find pretty cool, you'll see these little bars. You'll put your iron or whatever you find in them, and you actually watch them. You'll put them in one by one, pretty much, and it just adds more interaction to like smelting. You know, so there's 4, 8, 12, 16, 18, 24, so you can do 24 at once. And then, you know, it smelts and all that. You got the anvil, which is pretty standard for making like plates and rods, which you need for crafting. There's a lot of crafting ingredients and stuff like that. Like, I mean, a lot. The world will be covered in grass. I'm just saying, it will be covered like this, but you need either a scythe or a sickle, and you just not do that. Why isn't that working? There we go. So you just chop away the grass like that. Makes it look pretty neat, I would say. You do have food and water, and food's pretty easy. It's just like whatever you find to eat, you eat. There is animals, which I'll go show you over here. Hide in the grass because the grass is really too big. So that's a pig. It's stuck in the ground, unfortunately. So yeah, you'll kill the pig. He's running away. Get the meat, whatever. do what you will with it. Same as Minecraft, you just an axe, chop a tree down, like so. You don't spawn with nothing, you spawn with always a pick and an axe to start with. And then you'll just chop again, which I find's pretty cool. You don't just get wood, and then just spam F, you know, and then you've got your wood. This is a cool thing he's added, which I actually love. Yes, that's Attack on Titan. You can actually craft. Hang on, let me just go to the flying. If you go to, I think it's the workbench, you go miscellaneous poster. It doesn't require anything. You just craft it. Bring it up. Move that. Do that. Go 5. Custom image, and I'll just choose an image. So you go upload image. This is gonna be a bit difficult because. Give me a sec. Public, I think it is. Pictures. We'll just go sample pictures for now, and we'll go koala. You know, use image, and I'll put a koala there. Oops, what did I do? Yeah, use image. You right click, and look at that, they've got a koala on my wall. Oh, the thing I've put on is this wooden, I think like a plate or whatever, and that's mainly used for crafting, but you can place it. Furniture, there is actually a decent amount, like, you know, you got different types of windows, you put your glass in, you got your tables, you change the look of them, so you're not just stuck with the bland one. Side table, oh, I didn't mean to do that. So, oh, stop it! You know, just change all that. Tells you what you need. And like I said, you gotta lay off a bit with the. I reckon you do. You gotta lay off the looks, because again, one dev doing this all by himself, you gotta give him, you know, a bit of room, to say the least. You got a kitchen, stuff like that, tables, decoration. You got curtains. Like, this is stuff Minecraft doesn't have. A present, I didn't even notice that. I'm gonna put it down. Okay, so it's just like a chest. So, you know, you got your chests and that. Armor and equipment, I'll just explain now. I don't think there is any, because, again, early access. Is that stone? Yeah, oh, I do have iron ore. Sorry about that. I'll actually show you. So I'll show you what I mean by the furnace, which I think is really cool. So, you know, you right click, and you put them there. So I'm putting them in one by one. And people be like, oh, it's tedious, whatever. I actually think it's really cool, because it gives you more interaction. I have a lot of iron ore. With creative though, unfortunately, there's no real, like, you're probably thinking, well, where's the creative menu? There's not really one. You have to open console, and he linked me a self-made guide, not by him, but by someone who plays the game, with all the code to put into your, into the console, and that will spawn the item in you want for. Spawn item you want. God damn, why am I stuttering and just failing miserably? What else have we got? We got a sledgehammer, which I actually don't remember what that's used for. Rake is to smooth out terrain like this, so you know. So it smooths it out. You know, makes it nice and smooth. Pretty self-explanatory. Because I like voxel games like this. I really like, because Minecraft is good and all. It's just cartoony in that, but like adding a real life look to it, like, just for me, it seems a lot more fun instead of like being cartoony. But yeah, that's pretty much Rising World. It's pretty, like, I would say, with the food and eating and drinks, there is actually no water, which is kind of important in my opinion, to kind of need water. But the way to regen your thirst is by eating watermelon slices, so you have to find watermelon. And again, one developer, but adding water will probably be at least one of the most important things to add, in my opinion, to your game if you're going to have food and water. Like, it should already have water and something to already drink it, type of thing. But what is that? What did I just get? Oh, yeah, saplings. Do more farming with. So it's got 2 apple saplings. So, you know, I'll just plant that and that. I don't know if there's any way to speed them up, But you know, there's that. And you'll probably notice that I was trying to see if I could do something with this part. You can't really, when you place a block down on the ground, it would always be this high up. I don't know a way to make it so it's level. But that you can pretty much overlook if you make it a path to like a house or something. Is there any more iron ore cooked? No. So that will take a little bit, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. This sawmill is pretty much the same thing, but you know, you make more decorative type of like handrails and banisters and stuff like that, and chests. I don't know why you need a sawmill for that, but you know, barrel, chests, you know, they're pretty self-explanatory what they're used for. You got ladders, can't say that right. You got bathrooms, so you got toilet holder, so you can actually probably make a house like full on. Yeah, change the style of this bed. You got bunk beds, so, you know, so many activities. You got a piano, like a marker stand, a grill, smoker. Like, this is these cool little extra things you can make to decorate what Minecraft doesn't have, which I really enjoy. And what is that? I'm sorry, what is that? Is that a bear? It is a bear. Okay, bears attack you, by the way. That's an apple tree. But that's a bear. They'll attack you. Best to avoid. Just gonna kind of get away from him. Oh, shit, now it's gonna follow me. And you can make weapons, by the way. I'll just quickly show you that. Why can I not make weapons? Where did they go? Excuse me, one sec. Tools. Weapons, I'm just blind, see. You only got 3 weapons, but you know. See, I'll quickly make a sword, so I need a stick. Which is pretty. There, I've got a stick. And then I'll go here, and I'll just go components, we'll go sword blade. And then I'll go back to here, back to here. Weapons, craft. I have a sword. So I'll just get this out. The bear's kind of glitching out. You gotta, again, lay off a bit, in my opinion, because it's one dev. You can't do everything. Well, you can. It'll just take time, so I'll just... With the animations and stuff, there's like no hand or anything. That is probably going to come in later. I'm going to go with an assumption. Because it looks pretty... Yeah. This bear won't die. Get away. I want to actually die. Oh, I died. Well, anyway, that's what happens when you die. It's pretty bland. Like, nothing special. But for one dev doing all this, I would say it's a pretty... You know, I'm not going to shit on it. There's obviously improvements, but what do you expect with one dev? That's how I can't stress enough. It's this one dev doing this. And he's done a good job. I reckon he's done a good job so far. And I've spoken to him, and he said that he doesn't plan for this game to be fully completed in probably next few years. So, and I asked him, does he plan on working on this for like till it's done? And he goes, and I'll quote him. He pretty much said, "I plan on working this until I won't stop." No, let me rephrase this. He said, I gotta remember. He said, "I won't stop working. The only reason I'll stop working on this is if I lose breath or have no air in my lungs, pretty much." So it's pretty much saying until I die, until it's done. So that's dedication, which is good, because you know most devs will just be like, "Oop, it's not big enough," so they just fuck off to another project. Oop, I sweared. Anyway, but yeah, that was Rising World. I hope you enjoyed, and if you can get us a game on Steam. If you enjoyed, leave a like and subscribe, share, you know, all that shindig, and I'll see you in the next video. See you later.